Hey fire signs, welcome to your weekly love reading. This is for September 13th through the 19th. This is for anybody that resonates with the fire signs, or that is a fire sign, any placement. As long as this message resonates with you, then this message is for you. This is in regards to love, but please remember that timing might not necessarily line up with the dates, and that not all messages might be for you. They could be for you, or a portion of the message might be for you. So just take what resonates, please. I have some of my stuff back here so we can. And as always, if you don't want to wait for me to shuffle, please feel free to fast forward and go right to the messages. Communication is coming in. All right, so it looks like to start off with, you're definitely empowering your true self. You're empowering your independence. You know, this starting off with the Nine of Pentacles, then you have the Tower, the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Wands. So you're definitely empowering who you are, and things are changing. There definitely will be a moment this week coming up that will kind of shake the ground with this Tower moment. That does provide for this new opportunity and for a new beginning to begin, obviously. Especially with, you know, the two people that are jumping from the Tower usually represents the Fool, you know, taking that leap. And then paired with the Wheel of Fortune. So you're definitely, things are moving forward positively. It looks like that there is a feminine energy coming in. This is the Queen of Wands. This could actually represent you, since it is the fire element. But of course, as we all know with the fire signs, this is going to be a woman that definitely is strong, emotional, enthusiastic, passionate, can be achiever, but very, very interesting and, like I said, passionate. She as well paired with this Nine of Pentacles. So either you're embodying this Nine of Pentacles, which is what I'm feeling, you know, this total abundance. And so with that, I think that you're really in your element. And then when this Tower hits, it's like things just kind of, you get recharged, is what I'm feeling, to move forward and to have a communication. Either a communication comes towards you, or you're communicating towards to somebody else. Whatever the communication is, it's going to be a fast-moving action coming in, and it's going to bring this change. So something's going to come in that's going to change for the better for you. Let's go ahead and see. Let's continue on and pull some more cards. Okay, awesome. So, oh, you know what? I forgot to pull or check the bottom of the deck for your overall energy. So in the bottom of the deck, after the first row that we laid down, we do have the Nine of Wands. Obviously, again, it is another fire energy. But this here, you know, is always about feeling defeated, or I'm not even getting defeated. It's just like you're tired. You're kind of worn out. You're tired of how cycles are going, and you're just taking that pause. You're trying to regain that strength. So I mean, that definitely sounds like you guys, if you are standing in your own and you have this Tower moment come, and then you're like, you know, and you're just hoping for this better, you know, succession to come, and it is coming. It definitely is coming for you guys. What I'm seeing here then is we start off here with the Six of Spray Cans, which is equivalent to the Six of Swords. We got the Nine of Buckets, which is the Nine of Hearts, Fortune, which is, again, the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Five of Brushes, which is the Five of Wands, and the Three of Buckets, which is Three of Cups. With this here, definitely something, like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune here is right in the middle. It's definitely in that karma state. You know, things are coming back to you, positive successions. You know, the stuff that you have been sowing, you're now going to be able to reap the rewards from it. It did take a lot of hard work, though, a lot of fighting, emotionally and physically, it feels like here, but you're coming to your happiness. You're, you know, in a space of, you're in your comfort space. You know, you're comfortable with who you are. You're comfortable with everything around you. Right now, you're just wanting to enjoy the presence of others and enjoy the presence of you know, the ones that you love and your friends and such. Then we have the Nine of Cups, and that's, you know, about wish fulfillment and such, or having everything that you really desire. It's before you get to the Ten of Cups, so it's not totally there of hitting that success. But the Nine of Cups here with this card, it's like you're that kid and you just want that balloon to pop, you know, that huge massive balloon. And you know, as kids, you know, we think of like our adolescence, and we think about like things that kind of gave us joy, and that's like hearing the big explosions and hearing, you know, seeing the outcome that comes up from, you know, what you've been doing. And that's the same thing with here, you know, with that Tower coming in, and the Nine of Cups. What I'm feeling is that like this Tower will bring forth this Nine of Cups. The Tower will bring you into your own happiness. It will bring forth this happiness. Like we had mentioned before, we have the Six of Spray Cans, which is the Six of Swords again. It's about leaving and getting away from things that don't serve you any longer. You know, in this image we have Steve Jobs, and he's like walking away or trying to leave the situation and such. But he still, to me, kind of represents that fool with having that bag on his back. You know, you're not going to be able to leave all your baggage, but you'll be able to take what is really special to you and meaningful to you, and leaving the rest behind, leaving what doesn't serve you behind, so that you can travel lightly to your wish fulfillment. I love the fact that we got the two Wheel of Fortune, so that's definitely a positive cycle coming in. And another reading I had the same thing, and I can't remember the group, but it doesn't make a difference. I always hate when people compare to other groups. But thing is that this to me just re-emphasizes that luck coming into you, that bliss and happiness coming into you. You've learned your karmic lessons. Now you're moving on to being rewarded for the good deeds that you've done. And I like this whole circular action here going on, that completion of the cycle. So let's see what else is going. Okay, so I'm just moving these up because so you can see better, hopefully. So we have the High Priestess, we have the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, we have the Devil, and then the King of Swords. Let me see where to start with this here. So you definitely have, and also in it regards also to this feminine energy, again, this could be you. And I think that this is you, since it is in the center of the spread. It is really prominent in the middle. So I think this is you. So I think that this person here, the King of Swords, which is an air sign, it could represent someone that's powerful, creative, fun. They're I'm gonna skip over what I was gonna say. Like they're idealistic. They have a lot of great ideas. They're creative, adventurous, exciting. They also can be a bit harsh and cold, like how you can see with this picture here. They can appear to be harsh and cold on the outside, and really what they do is they wear this armor to protect themselves. Just as you see in this picture here. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which then also goes with having the Three of Cups here. To me, with the threes, numbering here. But really this to me is like about that foundation, about building this relationship, to a stable relationship. It's also about like community, and that's why I said with this Three of Cups here, Three of Buckets, to me this is about celebrating with family, celebrating with friends, about the community, and so is this card here. It's about really making sure that you have a solid foundation and a solid, to me it's like it's reading like this house, solid shelter. So this relationship could be bringing that into you or with you. We also have the Four of Cups here, and we also have the Devil card. So to me, the Four of Cups is really speaking to me about not necessarily the missed opportunities of this card, of not seeing what's in front of them, or even the one that's being offered to them, but it's more about or to me, it's about not indulging, for this reading, not indulging in all these cups and in the parting. So not really indulging in exterior influences, but really taking the time to nurture yourself. Because I'm seeing I'm being drawn to this woman who's holding this bunny, and bunnies to me is about fertility. It's about also like comfort, because bunnies are nice and cute and soft and cuddly. And comfortable, and so it's about to me it's about self-love, and you're giving yourself this cup of love. You're giving yourself this opportunity to love yourself so that you can start this new beginning with this person, and it seems like with this Devil card with this is that there might be a bit of a worry. You might be kind of obsessing and nitpicking about certain aspects, wondering, or taking this memory or that thing and trying to organize them and categorize them and try to figure out where things fit and where they go, and not really living for the moment, but just really obsessing about the particularities. And with the air signs, you guys are pretty structured, and what I'm seeing is that it's more of you need to have control over the situations, or the every little aspect of it, and it's driving you crazy. So with the High Priestess, definitely look within to gain control over this, kind of possessive, thought that you're, possessiveness that you're having over the situation. Definitely give yourself some self-love, be grateful what you have and build the solid foundation, because we do have this King coming in towards you. It is a masculine energy coming towards you. I think we've already really discussed enough with him, but they're definitely moving towards you with this communication above. So let's pull some more cards and see. Alright, what else does the fire signs need to know? What else do we need to know? More card? I knew it. I knew that card was going to come up. Okay, so fantastical. So it definitely looks like that you've been in a lot of heartbreak. You've been in a lot of pain, emotional pain, not emotional, like in your thoughts, in your head. You've been really beating yourself up, and that's when you really need to listen to your intuition. You need to give yourself some self-love here in order to move forward, because you do have this cup of love coming in. I mean, you have this Two of Cups here, this partnership, this connection. It's definitely that romantic partnership that you're looking for, because each one of you is offering a cup of love. So it's going to be a balanced relationship. It's going to be, where both parties come in and are participating. So it's not like one-sided. It's definitely a two-sided, both sides, because everybody's bringing their own love into the table. It's also, if you prescribe to, the twin flames, we have the Four of Wands here, which a lot of people see as the 1111. It's also like a soul connection. So this person or yourself, or both of you, will see that this is like a soul bond and a soul connection. You have here with the Four of Wands, again, it's about celebration, abundance, about creating a life, creating a family, having a home. A place that to you really represents home, not just a house, but a home, where you're fully, loved and feel abundance and and total gratitude. You do have to make sure that you do have strength. This is going to be, especially with this devil, it's going to kind of be like a leap of faith for you, to get out of, this need to control every aspect, and to let things take as they should, take as nature should, and as the universe can take it by its course. And I'm sorry, apparently someone's hanging something up, so I hear some pounding. I don't know if it's coming through the recording or not. Another sign that I guess from the universe saying, yeah, you need to make sure that you have this strength, really dig deep down into your passions that you have. Then we have the Six of Cups, and I knew that this was going to come up with having these two, because the Six of Cups can represent a lot of different things. Mainly to me, it's like a nostalgia. It's about like childhood innocence. It could also talk to you about like people returning from the past, but not necessarily just people. It could be or people from this lifetime of past, but it could be from your previous soul connections in your previous life. Someone's coming in, and they're going to be coming back, and it's going to feel like you've known them forever. It's going to feel like as if you guys are made for this partnership. You have all of this abundance coming out of these cups. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be abundance. It's going to be new, and it's going to come in with a fresh pair of eyes. With that childlike innocence. So it's very beautiful. I mean, it starts off with, this, in your head, defeatist, have killed yourself so completely with it. But it's the 10. So the 10 means that you're completely done with it. Time to move on. Now you're going to start over here with your wonderful Ace of Swords, One of Swords. Ace of Swords. It's going to bring you in that much needed clarity after this, and that does. It brings you in all this joy, all this happiness. So it's funny that we start off as being an independent person, which is this this Nine of Pentacles, as an independent person, and you have this Tower moment, and everything just sets into motion of this beautiful relationship that's going to be developed. Beautiful foundation. It's very, very good. So let's go ahead and see what our oracle cards say, if there's any additional messages. Any messages here for our fire signs. Okay, any additional messages for our fire signs? Additional messages. Okay. Alright, so the first card we got was the Stuck in Mud. It is number 24. And then we got, this is ironic too, we got number 15, which is the One Ring Circus, and then a number 2, which is the Gentle Gardener. And I say that this is ironic because, again, one of the other readings I did for the week, I kind of had the same numbers, which I was going to mention here, because the 24 breaks down to a 6, which is love, and then the 1 and 5 breaks down again to the 6, and then we have the 2, which is a another fantastic number. But 2, 2, 2, 2 cups, 2 of, twos. It's just, it's To me, I've been seeing a lot of 2s today, so that's why I think it's kind of ironic. But I just had another one that had number 22 in it. So it seems like a lot of people are in these same type of energies in the general collective. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling at this moment. So we'll start here with this stuck in the mud. To me, with this here, it's always feeling like you're kind of, you feel like you're not in control. You're going in circle and you can't get out from it. You just keep going. I think in this situation, it seems like that you're too focused on what's in front of you, what's in the ground, and you're not in the present moment. You're looking at what's ahead of you. You know, elephants are very smart. Or I think that it's more of an idea that, you know, you don't realize what you have. Like, you don't realize your worth in this situation, so you keep going back and you keep putting yourself in this 10 of Swords and that devil energy. And in reality, you know, you have the power to break free. I kept seeing, you know, the whole elephants as a baby being, you know, tied to a branch, and they can't move, and then as they get bigger, they assume that branch can still hold their weight, and still, you know, keep them under, you know, that it still restrains them. In reality, they could break free, you know. So it's a matter of like, more of like the what is it, the 8 of Swords or 9 of Swords, you know, when you're blindfolded and you could break free, the same type of energy. But it's also knowing that you do have this bird. To me, this is like a hawk, so it's the messenger, the message to know that, hey, you can break free. This truth is going to be illuminated. With the moon here, I'm just really getting that whole illumination. Something that's not seen, you know, will be revealed. And the 6, which is love, you know. Yeah. Then when we have the one ring circus, it kind of goes along. Ironically, though, it is, you know, again with the elephant. I'm not really sure the symbolism behind an elephant. I know elephants happen to be lucky. White elephants, I think, happen to be lucky in India. So it could be lucky as well for you. You might want to look up elephants. But again, this is kind of the same ordeal where, you know, in here, in the stuck in the mud, you're going in circles. And here, the one ring circus, you're by yourself, you know. You're stranded by yourself here, and you have nothing but these waves around you. So it's kind of like you built your own island, you know, mentally, you know, I feel, and you can't get out. Like, there's no way for you to leave this rock. You know, you're sitting on top of this huge elephant. You can't go left, you can't go right. You can only really go in circles. But again, we have the moon here, which brings up this clarity, and that you have all these wonderful stars. So your wish fulfillment, you know, your wishes are going to be coming true, but you need to get off this rock, right? You need to be able to see from different perspectives and to realize that you put yourself in this situation, you can get yourself out, and that this is really an illusion, you know. You kind of like the Fool card. You got to take that first step and just have faith that the universe will put you on that right path, and that the universe will make those rocks rise up and you know, be underneath your feet. And then we have the gentle gardener, and so with this here is about nourishing your ideas and your creativity, and nurturing all these little teeny eggs, these little teeny seedlings that are coming towards you. And to me, I keep thinking that these are like your wishes and your hopes and your dreams, and that you have to be gentle with them. You can't be forceful. You can't put them in these little teeny curiosity containers and sit there and control them. You can't do that with these type of things. You know, you have to be gentle. You have to give it praise. You have to give it love. You have to give it nurturing. So as passionate as you guys are, you need to make sure that you're being gentle with it, you know, making sure that that you nicely bring life to it, right? And that, you know, things will develop over time. It does take some time to start something new and to continue through the cycle, and also realizing that, you know, that sometimes the divine has that control over time. So things will come in divine timing and divine manner, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and see what words that the universe have to say for us. What words, what messages does the universe have to say? What other messages? What other messages? One more, please. Okay, I'm going to fold this one. Okay, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. My fearless freedom lights up the world. And then when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Absolutely. So as long as you are keeping, your vibrations high, and remembering to be positive, you're going to support the universe. So as you know, there are two different layers of vibration in the world. You have a lower vibration, which is like that negative thinking, that self-doubt, the fear and such, and that's on that lower vibration. And then you have like the joy, the happiness, laughter, peace, all that is in the higher vibration. And even like the mundane tasks, that's still in that lower vibration, just going through those routines and not finding that joy and happiness, or that gratitude. Without those, you're in that mundane level that's still lower. So it's about being joyful in your presence. So when you are in gratitude and when you are in the oh my goodness, I'm getting like hiccups and everything. I'm so sorry. So when you're in your joyful moment and you are in the moment and you are totally embracing it in gratitude and in happiness, you will attract all that to you, all that positive stuff to you. So you don't have to fear. You don't have to, have yourself in this devil energy or in this Ten of Swords energy, because you are a beautiful fire sign. You're, in my opinion, one of like the fearless elements, and this is like my fearless freedom lights up the world. Your passion and your magnitude, really, in my opinion, you bring this light to you, or to situations. You can bring this joy, this bountiful joy, with you, and you light up rooms. So embrace that, embrace, who you are. Embrace your magnitude, and be true to yourself, because that's what's going to radiate that joy and that higher vibration to you. And then, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And of course, what that's referring to is when you do get to that high gratitude, you realize that everything is connected. We're all connected through energies. And at that point in time, all you're doing is you're sending love out, love to the situation, love to the people that you're around. And that vibration then in turn vibrates out to the rest of the world. So you're really seeing the world through a different lens, through a different perspective, a perspective through love. So be good to yourself, and definitely, focus on this, higher level of this higher vibration. And that will keep you going to this cup of love and this Four of Wands. This has been a fantastic reading. I hope you guys have a really, really fantastic week. This sounds like it's going to be just going to be stellar for you. Please feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know how it resonates. And I will see you later. You have a great day. Bye.